Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see, let us see. Spirit, smooth this over. Thank you, Spirit. Where are the messages for feminine? Okay. We have distraction. I mean, it flew out. Gift. Okay. Okay. Petty gains. I felt this one too. Guidance from above. Okay. Numbness. Oh, wow. Okay. And sudden wealth. All right, underlying energy here is self-discipline. Okay, exactly. I'm feeling this energy here, feminine, where somebody's going to come in and they're going to try to do something to get back in your life. Okay, this person realizes what a gift you are, how special you are, how unique you are, the fact that you're irreplaceable, and they're going to try to do something to win you over, win you back, something like that. But I feel like any event that you trust the guidance you're receiving from spirits and you trust your inner knowing, trust your higher self, you'll be blessed, you'll be rewarded. Okay, it's almost as if you're going through a karmic test right now, and any event you pass, again, reward. Okay, celebration, that type energy comes through. Things that you've been wanting to manifest and see come to pass, come into fruition, etc., are going to come into fruition and happen. Underlying energy here is self-discipline. So I feel like, so as long as you continue to remain disciplined here, you continue to stand your ground, you continue to, again, follow the divine guidance that you are receiving from above, you will be fine. Okay. Because I feel like this person here, you know, they may really truly want your attention, but what it is that they have to offer you is not much. And I'm also just getting this energy here where when spirit is telling you to go with your wisdom and go with what you know, go with what you know, go with your wisdom, right? Somebody could present something to you to be one way, but it could be an illusion, right? But spirit is never going to steer you in the wrong direction. So follow spirit. Trust what it is, again, that you know, not what it is that somebody is trying to present or trying to make it seem when you already know it's something else, okay? I feel like somebody may also see that you're receiving blessings from above, you know. And so because this person sees that you have all these blessings, they want to be up close and personal. But again, you know, the same energy that blesses you and gives you these blessings can also turn around and take them away because you're being irresponsible with these blessings. So again, don't allow yourself to be distracted. That's what I get. What do we have back here? We have false flame. Okay, so that speaks for itself. All right, puts you on an emotional roller coaster and causes distress. Partnership hinders your progress and creates obstacles. Intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure. So, you know, you're secure in what you know. Again, go with what you know. This person may try to make it seem like who you are, what you have, what you do, it's not that important. But again, they then realize, okay, or it's not that special. But then they realize, okay, this is irreplaceable. This person is a gift. All right, it says embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself. Recognize your inner beauty. Embrace your worth. So you have a lot of worth here. You're beautiful inside and out. All right. It's like, and you're full of surprises. Okay. That's what I'm getting. You stunned this person. You surprised them. You shocked them. This is lingering over or carrying over from a reading we did a couple days back. Okay. A false flame is wooed by you. They're smitten. So, you know, again, but this person comes as a distraction. Okay. Instead of seeing you as the gift you are, I doubted your value, and it created a rift between us. I wish I had seen your worth sooner. Okay, that's what it is. They wish they had seen your worth sooner. Okay, this person may be doing things here to try to numb the pain. All right, you see this false flame? They're doing things to try to numb the pain. It's like their head is telling them that something is not okay or something is not right, but it's like they can't stop themselves. This person may also give into the influences that, you know, whatever it is, their vice. Okay, so right here we have a bottle. If this person drinks, that's when they get beside themselves. Okay, but it says escaping emotions with substances isolates you. Numbing emotions through substances and losing touch with your true self. Restoring clarity is the first step to rebuilding trust. Okay, the distance between us grew as I turned to substances to cope with life. Now I must face the truth. We can't heal until I stop numbing myself. All right, but nevertheless, if this is somebody that were meant to stay in your life, I feel like things would have gone a certain way. So even if you forgive this person, okay, right? Because I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes. I'm not saying that people don't have moments and days and time. I'm not saying that. We all do. But I feel this energy here where, again, their intentions are not clear. Okay. This person may have also gotten into a situation with a false flame themselves. And so if this is not your false flame, then you look at them that way now for sure. Okay. So just take it as it applies for you. But it's like you're going with what you know. You're doing better. You're remaining disciplined. And so if this person were to truly want to be with you or on your level or in your life or anything like that, they would have to display the same level of discipline. Okay, it says willingness to be open to the connection brings graceful understanding and enhances your presence. Clarity arrives when you allow yourself to be receptive. I let fictional tales blind my reality, allowing them to dictate my emotions. I now realize the stories I consumed were meant to guide, not control. All right, so they could have thought that they were going to have more elsewhere, but the gains were petty, not that grand. Okay, distracted by a false flame, and now perhaps you look at them as if they're a false flame if they're not actually the false flame. So we're going to dig a little bit more. The false flame distracted me from my true desires. I'm ready to stop chasing illusions and focus on real growth. You see, you're growing and you're full of surprises, and they didn't recognize, you know, this energy that you are. Everything else is irreplaceable. Okay, this person isn't resting too good. Okay, unsettled sleep brings about fatigue and reduced alertness. Dreaming about you. Okay, so they're feeling guided towards you. Okay, if not just to rectify what they did. Again, their brain is telling them that something was not right. They could have been trying to numb something or run away from something, but they can't. Whatever it is this person did or whatever they were up to, you didn't deserve it, obviously, right? And so they want to come in and apologize and make something right here. At least that's what they're being guided to do. In my dreams, I touch you, see you, and hear you. Our connection transcends the physical world and unites us in the dreamscape. Okay. Give us more information on this person, please, Spirit. That is all up in our feminine's energy. Give us more on this person. Okay. Whew. Yeah, you could have felt rejected by them. All right. The rejection was definitely protection. They were not ready for something at the time or at all. You're a gift. Okay. Know your value. Know your worth. If this person can't treasure or respect or cherish, honor what you are, what you offer, it's not for them. Okay. Says blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance. Rejection offers a lesson in resilience. Feels trapped in a cycle of rejection and unable to break free. Okay. So yeah, they see now who you are is actually quite unique. what you're about is something. It's more than this petty gains. All right, you got a lot going on with you. You're not getting caught up in it either, because you know that the same energy that gives it to you can take it away. I feel like your head is in your word. This can be literal. Okay, some of you are studying the word, spending a lot of time with spirit, whatever that means for you. Okay, let us read this here. It says, we built walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. Afraid to face the vulnerability that comes with love, we find it easier to stay apart. All right, so this person may feel like now you're putting this wall up with them and you're rejecting them. Okay, but this is guidance that you're receiving here. All right, I'm also just getting like this person slept on you. You know, they slept on you, they slept on this. This was supposed to be a special situation here. Passionate love and strong desire bring you fulfillment and joy, destined to be together. Your happy ending is assured, strong, unbreakable bond. Okay, now you look at this person like they're a distraction. Look at her face. She's like, ah, screaming in terror. Okay, this person is approaching you like, ah. Don't come any closer. Okay. Please don't come any closer. Okay, you feel like whatever they're offering you is small. And perhaps you look at it like they offered you something small or nothing at all because they didn't think you were worth the offer. But whatever it is you had to give was a lot. And I said something to you about that, didn't I? Didn't I say that? Like, you see that gift she has behind her back and how big that is, and the gift he has that he's about to give her, how small that is. Look at what she has in her hand. It says for you, but it's small. And you see this big old thing here? It's like you are the gift. And with you, they never do know what they're going to get. This is a good box of chocolate. Talked about that the other day. I keep finding ways to reference box of chocolate, okay? So, yeah, it's like you, I don't know, this person, they really slept on this, okay? And that was not it. I'm going to tell you that right now. That wasn't it, beloved. Okay? Views you as a temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship. Can only do small favors, unable to give anything more. Can only offer small gestures and minor tokens of affection. So Spirit is like, no. You know, in the event that something didn't work out, you're like, why didn't it work out? It's supposed to work out. Nope. The person wasn't ready for it. They're not ready to receive it. Okay, they wouldn't know what to do with it. It says, I realize now how foolish I was to treat you as a mere distraction. Our connection deserved more respect, but I let myself and others treat it as insignificant. So they allowed themselves to be distracted by false flame, treated you like the false flame, or like you know, was this reject or something. Okay, and now, again, they see your true worth and it's like, oh my God, you know, and they recognize the value of this connection. And it's like, what did I do? What had happened when it had happened, you know? Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have infidelity. Yeah. I feel like even if this person were with someone else, this false flame that they got themselves involved with, they're still thinking of you. And in the event that you're not engaging in anything with this person, they're finding others to try to distract themselves. That could also be another way of numbing themselves, numbing the pain. Okay? So again, with rejection being God's protection. Like, it didn't work because this person's way of thinking, moving, and all of it. It says manipulative social circles encourage betrayal. Social circles encourage infidelity, and temptation surrounds you. Surrounded by temptation and struggles to stay loyal. Okay? And so it's all around them. This is what they surround themselves with. The devil energy. We are both holding on to secrets, afraid that revealing them will tear us apart. But it is the secrecy or the betrayal. But is it the secrecy or the betrayal itself that's doing the most damage? So whoever this person is with, this false flame, this terrible agreement that they got themselves in, honey, I feel like they got a warning from Spirit, and they, again, rejected it. You know, it says, time's relentless advance. Okay, so grapples with the irreversibility of time and its permanent impact. Understands time's relentless advance and the impossibility of reversal. So it's the same thing. They said the same thing twice. It's like somebody is having a hard time understanding or accepting, because they may understand, but they're not accepting that they can't rewind time. They wish they could go back. Yeah, and honor you as the trophy that you are. And that's how I'm hearing it, okay? Maybe you don't want to be considered as trophy wife, trophy spouse, trophy this, trophy that. You know, maybe you don't look at it like that ever. But that's how I'm hearing it. And you can see this card, right? So like they may have put you all the way down here, or you wasn't even up here at all, honey. You didn't even place. You didn't even rank. You know what I'm saying? And now the person is like, damn, you know? But I feel like something is over. Something might be Zed. They could have let something die out with that zombie card. So in the event that they come in and like happy endings, question mark. You see how it has a question mark on it? It's like they come in trying to be like, we could still make this work. What it was supposed to be, we can still have it be. But you're like, you know, again, her face, like screaming in terror across distances. But they're like, I'm ready to go across distances for you, girl. I'll do anything for you, girl. You're like, you know, it's scary now. Oh my goodness. You're like, don't worry about it, I got it. You know, you don't even want them. You know, if it's something here, this person might be trying to see if there's any way that they can come in, like, if this person is a mechanic, because cars are emphasized here, you know, okay, let me work on your car for you. You're like, oh, don't worry about it, I got it. You know, this person is good with things around the house or something. I can come over and do this, that, and the other for you. You're like, oh, don't worry about it, I got it, I'll figure it out. You know, I can read the menu. Something here again about the book. Remember, something about studying, learning, researching. You know, you're okay with being alone, or you know, it's not that you're lonely. You just gotten okay with being alone, or being without this person. Like, you've gotten accustomed to being without your twin now. So it's like, you know, let them go ahead and be in that situation they're in, especially because of the way they're moving. This person has already shown you who they are. So again, with the guidance from above, you're not trying to paint a different picture and make it be something it's not, just because they want you or they realize the mistake that they made. Okay. Yeah, it says distant twin flame fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth. Solo venture reveals hidden truths and personal growth. Again, back to personal growth, inner growth. You're just growing. And they see that. So, you know, I need to take control of my life, and this journey is the first step. But I'm not ready to commit to anything else until I find myself. So now it's like you just focused on you. You know, you focused on you and the word and what's above. That's they're getting here. We have reaching out first. All right. So you might be hearing from this person soon. Okay, they could have been sitting around trying to wait for you to reach out. And they like, dang, I be done turned to stone waiting on them to reach out. Sure would. It says take the first step in reaching out and establishing dialogue. Initiate conversations that lead to deeper understanding. Multiple messages through different forms. So that's text messages, voicemails, emails, snail mail, direct, did I say DMs? Okay. Any way that they can message. But we have fatal blow. See, you like, every reaction to this person coming in is the same thing. And I feel like as far as them and this person, again, it's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of things going on there. Okay. This person feels like they done got themselves stuck in something that they can't get out of, but love it. And they realize that you ain't coming back, because you now, view it as a situation where you were giving too much, you were doing too much, you were making endless sacrifices for someone who didn't appreciate it. You feel like it was a hopeless cycle of exertion and defeat. So even though there may have been a contract, or there is a contract between you and this person, you want to shred it. You want it to be voided. You like, we can go ahead and cancel this out, Spirit. You go ahead and cancel this out. Okay? Yeah, this was supposed to be destiny. Look, you like, you can go ahead and cancel this out. But Spirit is like, no, it's destiny. Now you can cancel it out. Okay. Child. We have, oh, third party situation. You see there? It's like the Spirit is like, this energy is still present, even though they're doing what they're doing. And that's the thing about it, right? Like, Spirit is the only energy that could work this out. You couldn't work it out. They couldn't work it out. It's a situation that's beyond y'all, because it's, again, rejection is divine protection. All right, they may be coming to you and still saying that, you know, oh, this is destiny. You like, how? You know, it's a whole third party situation going on. This would be the energy. That ain't it. That's a small offering. No, thank you. I'm not getting trapped in that type of a routine. That to me is false. I want something real, something true. You know, again, you passing this test doesn't mean that something is not meant to happen or won't ever happen. It just means that you're going to be rewarded for passing the test, because you could have very well said, okay, let's go ahead and do that, and then get caught up in a negative cycle or toxic cycle right with this person and this karmic energy. You're not doing that, okay? Yeah, you like, they won't stomp all over your growth. We have germination, okay? Prevents future issues by addressing root causes. All right, preserves delicate beginnings and ensures their future. Roots out issues from their source and promotes stability. I'm working on my divine feminine side to gather the strength to protect this seedling. I want to be more nurturing and loving towards this new beginning. Child, they're going to keep on trying. I'm telling you that right now. You're going to be like, Blue, they said it. I didn't say it. It was them. They're going to keep on trying. Okay. And they say the nerve of them. Well, messages for feminine. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the Four Wands. I'm getting this person wants to come back into harmony with you, especially with the Two of Pentacles coming out right after it. The Six of Cups. Okay. This person has a lot of memories. They think about you a lot. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Again, they see what you have become. Okay. So, in order to come into union with you, there would not be no balancing this connection out with another connection. That wouldn't work. So even if this person is truly not ready to grow, you're doing something on your own and you're comfortable with it. Come on, card. Stay the way I want you to. Thank you. That could be another thing. You're hard to control. You do what you want. Because you see that Nine of Pentacles didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. They can't control you because you have your own. Oh, the petty gains. That's what it is. So these other people, these karmic energies, these third parties, it's like the little bit that they give them is more than enough for them, because, well, it's like, you're doing so much for me. Thank you. But when you're the Nine of Pentacles, somebody doing that little itty bitty thing for you is like, and then you get what I'm saying? Like, what is that? You know, that's never going to be enough for me to stay around and allow the disrespect and the infidelity and the manipulation. No. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords here. And it's like the nerve of them, the audacity. Yes, that's what the Knight of Swords is. They're coming to you full of nerve. We have this Tower here. Okay. I just feel like if the person comes with the wrong energy, first of all, Spirit's not even going to allow them in. Second of all, they better chill if they have any hostility towards you because they feel rejected. You know, what do they expect here in this situation? I feel like some of you, again, I feel like this is the relationship and connection with them. Like, you're just like, let it fall down. Ace of Swords, yeah, let it fall down. Let it be cleared away. Because this person is not truthful. And you only want what is of the truth. Okay, you only want what is of the truth. I almost couldn't get it out. We have the Three of Pentacles. All right. Something is square my Mercury today. So Three of Pentacles. Wanting to work with you, be on the same page, get you to work with them in this way. You don't want to. Again, see, Temperance. If they come in on the same stuff, the answer is no. Queen of Wands. It's because you're so attractive. They're so drawn to you. You're so magnetic. You know, this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands person. They see you as very magnetic, very attractive, and they see you as someone who's in their power. Beautiful, secure, accomplished. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So yeah, there's a message or messages coming from this person. Several forms, right? That's what it said. Several forms of contact coming from them. We have the Six of Pentacles and it's in reverse, and it's interesting because it's supposed to be upright. So I'm going to keep it right here. I feel like because this relationship is one-sided, or, you know, it'll never be enough for you where this person is like, okay, I'm going to have this and that. Remember, you're not the cold mashed potatoes. So with the Page of Cups, they come to you bearing an apology, or excuse me, bearing an apology, and you have to be like, okay, I forgive you or no. However, I feel in my heart of hearts, as always, forgive them, because it's not really for them, it's for you. The relationship is one-sided, or it would be if you were to give yourself to it, but in the event you choose not to, it's not really a one-sided situation because it's not an option, right? So it's like, I forgive you, but it doesn't have to be something that we continue doing, right? So Wheel of Fortune, shifting forward. Again, with this being a destined connection, though, you know, the fact that they keep thinking back to that, or thinking back to what this could have been, that's what this person is right now. Okay, because the Six of Cups is like the past, you know, nostalgia. This is a good memory, right? I feel good when I think about this. Every time I think about this, I can still see myself in this place with this person. I can feel it as if it's happening right now, right? But the reality of the Wheel of Fortune is things shift, things change. And even destiny itself can change depending on what decisions we make. So that's this person is learning. That's the lesson that they have to get. Yes, something may have been destiny, but in the event that you made a certain choice and you went a certain path, that is now your destiny. You can't be mad at nobody. That's the decision you made. Okay, and let's not forget, they didn't see one's value. They didn't see one's worth. It's to the point where they didn't even think it was there. You know, like I said, they didn't put you on the pedestal at all. They didn't put you in the ranking, you know. It's like you wasn't even up there in this person's mind. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. But now that they see you as this Nine of Pentacles, and they feel like, you know, you have fortune and favor in your life, and, you know, some of you could have really come into wealth. This could be literal for someone. All right, this could have been suddenly. You know, now they feel, oh, I can't get you off my mind. I can't stop thinking about what I did. I can't, you know. But let's say that would not have happened. Would they be thinking about this hard? Right? Like, would they be this pressed about the issue? Okay, we have the Lovers here. They keep thinking about, oh, you know, this could have been my life. This, and this. But if this person is unfaithful and what they were going to give to you was small here, small there, small everywhere, Spirit was like, this ain't for you. You know, you deserve better. Right? If this person was just going to overburden you, put everything on you, then the Nine of Pentacles wouldn't have been the Nine of Pentacles, would it? It would have been more like the Five of Pentacles or the Four of Pentacles. It wouldn't have been what it was supposed to be. If this person will be moving like that. Okay. Let us see. Yeah, but I feel like this is weighing on them here. They feel very stressed. All right, you showing up here. Notice the King of Swords energy. Could be you, could be them. All right. I feel like this person's head and heart are on one accord when it comes to you. That's why I said it's like they're trying to numb something and it's still not working. And that's why the Tower is going to happen. Perhaps Spirit's been guiding this person to rectify the situation. Or if this is someone that knows they owe you an apology and have never, ever apologized, it's like, now you know you're wrong. You know, even if they don't give you another chance, or they might be afraid that because of how poorly they treated you, you're going to reject them. You're going to deny them. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They know it in their heart, and they're like, I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to be denied. So I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just not going to do nothing. But that's not helping them karmically, okay, at all. Because when you wrong, you know, make it right. That's it. You don't just be, oh, I know I'm wrong and that's it. No. Okay, so yeah, we have the Hierophant energy here and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so yeah, again, I feel you have a very close connection to source energy. Spirit protects you. You're very resilient. You've gone through a lot in life and you always bounce back, or you always get through. You have a lot of divine protection as well with that Temperance energy. So again, person comes through with the wrong energy, they ain't getting through anyway. Okay, we have the Emperor here, the High Priestess, and Judgment. Okay. Yeah, again, trust your inner knowing when it comes to this masculine energy. They're coming in to offer an apology. There's nothing wrong with forgiving. You know, I feel like, yeah, Spirit is guiding them. You know, it's time to take responsibility for your past actions and recognize the way that they shaped the energy right now. Because they could have wanted to be mad at you, but they can't be mad at you. They the one who didn't recognize your value, your worth. You know what I'm saying? So that you didn't recognize, right? They didn't recognize. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Six Pentacles in reverse. Oh, wow. We got another one reversed itself. The Death card reversed itself. So it's like saying, see? It's like they let something sit too long. Decay, y'all. I said that when we started the zombie card. I said if they were to come back, that's why you're like, because they let something sit too long. As to where now you really look at them like, nah, there's no way you really care. Because you would have been able to put your pride aside and be like, yo, oh my gosh, I apologize. What was I thinking? I wasn't. I was young. I was stupid. My bad. You know, like, because if the love is true and real, y'all probably would have been able to laugh at it by now. But if this person let something go for so long without saying something to you about it or making it right or apologizing, and they know they needed to, that's why that tower is going to happen. Okay, so something tells me whatever these secrets are over here this person got going on, I feel like that's what this moon is about. Yeah, whatever these secrets are over here, because I almost forgot about this. They're going to be exposed. Whether it's their secrets, this person's secrets, both of their secrets, everybody going to be mad at each other. It's going to be a bunch of chaos. Yeah, because what is this? What even is this? Yeah, the Knight of Wands is like the Playboy energy. So yeah, what even is this? Okay. Not everything is as it appears to be. This person may really love them, but they may realize that they really love you. You know, like this person really loves them. The karmic really loves them or something like that, right? Third party may really love them, but this person really loves you. So they over here thinking about you and their heart is with you and their mind is on you. That's cheating right there. That could be what the infidelity is too. All right, so whatever this is, something gets exposed. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is emotional withdrawal and detachment. Ace of Pentacles, again, see, it's like there's that reward that I was talking about. Okay. Whatever resources you need come through. Opportunities come through. Finances improve. All these things start happening for you. Progress takes place because you allow this transition to happen. Somebody didn't want to transform. All right. They may also not want this relationship to end, and they may be wanting to attach themselves to you. It could be habits that they have, things that they do, that they spend their money on, those vices, as to where that would have been another reason why they can't give you much or why they can't give anybody much. Okay, or something like that is here. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. More messages. For our feminines. Thank you very much. Okay, we have don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear nothing this person has to say. Okay, we have promiscuous. Yeah, I feel like they out here. Okay, yeah. Fake friends. Ooh, envy. I feel like, yeah, you don't trust this person at all. You feel like they just want to be around you because they recognize what's going on in your life now. Like, I hate nothing about you, but you think this person is toxic. Okay, check yourself. Check yourself. Okay, depression. I feel like that's what they have to do. They had to check themselves. Okay, they could have tried to be mad at somebody else, make it somebody else's fault. It's nobody else's fault. Emotional intelligence. Yeah, you just have a high level of that. And it's time to set the record straight, or you did set the record straight with this person. This was meant to be a love story, but you see what happened. It is what it is. Okay, we have expecting new beginnings. So this is what you're looking forward to. New beginnings, fresh starts. Okay, already knowing the tea. You already know a lot of this. This was confirmation for you. Okay, I got one more deck to use here. I had already took it out, so I'm going to use it. Okay, let's hurry up, y'all. Alright, but information as to how you can book personals with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. Alright, we have addiction. Yeah. Where you see that? Obstacles. That could have been one of the obstacles. The obstacle could have been that you have emotional intelligence. I can't make this up. Okay. And that you see through stuff. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. They may want you to work less or something like that. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. Okay, underlying energy is soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Right, but I feel like somebody had to learn the hard way who you are to them and something like that, child. But you have to decide if this is what you even want anymore. Yeah, see, decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Alright, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happiness.